When Dr. David Livingstone stepped in Malawi nearly 160 years ago, it earmarked a journey that resulted into unique, dignified partnerships. Throughout the years, Malawians and the Scots have been working together, and today, more than 109,000 Scots and 208,000 Malawians are actively involved in community-led partnerships between the two nations. The legacy that Dr. David Livingstone created was a start of the long-lasting friendship of Malawi and Scotland. One among many developments is the Dr. David Livingstone Memorial Clinic located in the capital of Malawi. Scotland is a friend indeed for Malawi.
My take is that I think our relationship goes beyond a Western country and an African country. We are really friends. And I think you can walk all over. You ask about David Livingstone, or you go to Scotland, talk about Malawi. They will know the kind of work we're doing.
From health, education, agriculture, environment, the Scottish government and the Scottish partners have ensured tremendous development initiatives. Education is a key to success, so they say, but inclusive education is a moonlight that gives hope to the hopeless. The Scottish Government, SG, pumped in about 1.1 billion kwacha through Sense Scotland to allow CCAP Livingstonia Synod Education Department to run a 6-year project aiming at promoting the rights of the persons with disability. Rachel from Kadapi district, who dreams of becoming a doctor one day, her right to education was on threat. But thanks to the project, she can now afford a sigh of relief.
A, E, O, O.
People with disabilities are more likely to live in poverty due to multiple barriers to access education, healthcare, and employment. Tools and Training for Livelihood in Malawi is a project run by Global Concerns Trust and funded by the Scottish Government that has seen Malawi Council for the Handicapped, Makoha, trained 180 adults with disability. Precious Matope is from Cheu. After learning the skills, the 27-year-old now teaches his friends.
Ndawanisawo kugula tidziweto pamoyo wanga ndikuyamba pano ovuni mwe nayo mangidwa kusele kuja zidinazo ndizanga ndi ndikuona be kuti ndi zinthu zoti chifukwa cha lusole sibwezi nditakwanisa ngati zinthu zimenezo.
Mary's Meal feeds about 1 million children every school day in Malawi. This has motivated some who dropped out from school to go back to attend education. Ebenezer Chawinga, who is in Standard 8 at Changarume Primary School in Zomba, he left school as his family could not afford basic needs such as food. The introduction of feeding program motivated Ebenezer to go back to school.
Last year school 2016 de nakaja ga yumuze sawiro school de azang 2018 phaira bu danzanga nandungu solo ya makapa ande basi namba kubwera.
Step Kids Awareness Vocational Skills Training Center is another good news that unpacks the friendship of Malawi and Scotland. The school aims at equipping vulnerable children with vocational skills in the country, and it is based in Lilangwe, Blantyre. God knows Maseko is the director for Steka.
To be able to go to university, I can take them here to be trained in different skills. Two, I decided, you might ask me, why did you decide to build it here, not in town or where? I also looked, I'm coming from this area. So I did the research, I found that most of the youths here, they are not finishing schools. At the end, we found that they don't have anything to do. And this is one of the areas which is poor. Why? most of the youth, they don't have anything to do. They are not finishing school. So I feel that if I bring it here, I will give very good something in them that they can be able to come and be trained in different skills.
In Church Links, Zomba Theological University has lived to see the goodies of Church Links since the Church of Scotland has helped ZTU to attain the university status and get its accreditation. They now enjoy a new face at the campus. Water is life, so they say. Living to the words of the wise, Baseflow stands as a Malawian NGO and pioneering social enterprise dedicated to enhance the sustainability of groundwater sources, ensuring that rural communities gain access to safe drinking water. For instance, people from Jordan Village in Lilangwe, Blantyre, now live a better life.
Behind me. So these are 10-liter tanks. One of the tank was actually to support domestic use. So there we have a kiosk that we built. So from a borehole, upgrading to a more of a communal kiosk where people can actually now access tap water. And you can see it's actually joined with an inline culmination system. But we have a kiosk where people can actually draw the water. And then we have these 3 ponds, fish ponds. So we introduced the community here to fish farming.
Deliver life to mothers, girls and children in the southern region of Malawi 2 project by Water Aid has made some significant contributions towards the improved access to clean water, safely managed sanitation, improved hygiene in healthcare facilities and other 40 surrounding communities in the 2 districts of Zomba and Machinga.
And now, after the interventions, we have seen a great tremendous. And some of the transformation that have been there is that even the communities themselves, they have realized that this is our own things, or our own infrastructure, our own health services.
Twinning of health centers from Malawi and Scotland project has also transformed Matawale Health Center in Zomba. Matawale Health Center has seen new computers, solar power, internet, and other variables. Amazing. But that is not all. Did you know that before 2019, Malawi did not have any school that offered a dental surgery degree program? But thanks to the school's partnership of University of Glasgow and Kamuzu University of Health Sciences, that came up with the modern project and ensured that in 2019, Malawi should for the first time open its doors to train dental surgeons. Esther Komba is one among the 10 in the first cohort at Kamuzu University of Health Sciences.
So I hope to be one of the people that actually can populate those fields, as well as help like in the near future, that is when I'm well equipped, also help other people by maybe becoming a lecturer or, you know, teaching the younger groups that are coming after me, so we can all be a part of this change in Malawi.
Partnership of Kamuzu University of Health Sciences and University of Glasgow established a fully internationally accredited clinical research facility. Named after the Scottish town Blantyre and the city of the same name in Malawi, the Blantyre to Blantyre project was developed through a 2-way discussion of need, expertise, and complementarity between the 2 institutions.
So this Blantyre Research Facility has opened a window where researchers within this university can do their work, do their tests, and analyze their samples here at Blantyre Research Facility so that they can publish, and hence adding to the data that the university is producing, and hence the ranking, as you have rightly said. Let me also say that other universities who may need this facility have a home, and it is open not only to Kamuzu University of Health Sciences, but other universities within Malawi want to collaborate with us, and even outside can bring their work here. It is a place where we don't only analyze samples, but I'm happy to say it has been accredited where even other clinical trials where we want to try new research drugs or therapeutics can actually be affiliated here, get tested, and we can do those research and publish the results for the advancement of medicine.
In the realm of global health, cervical cancer continues to stand as a significant threat to women's lives. The Scottish Government poured in its funds to implement Malawi Scotland Cervical Cancer Screening and Mentorship Project, MaSCOT, in various districts in the country. The project was completed in March 2023 with 97,356 women screened during initial visits against the project's target of 64,000 women.
So far, we projected that we are going to screen more than 64,000 women in all sites, but we have managed to screen more than 90,000 women in all sites.
Challenges Worldwide lives to impact farmers through the long-lived partnership of Malawi and Scotland. They implemented the crops project aimed at improving livelihoods of over 6,000 rural farmers in communities surrounding the 4 value addition centers in the districts of Nkhotakota, Salima, Machinga and Chikwawa. At the heart of the crops project are 4 variable addition centers, VACs. These centers were set up by Malawi government to help commercialize agriculture, but were dormant. Some equipment stopped functioning. That's when Challenges Crop Project came in to revive the idea.
So before the crops project, these structures were dormant, they were not working. That's why the crops project came in. So these structures are now operational and they are profitable. But also in terms of productivity, the project has increased productivity of rice up to 60% from 2.5 tons per hectare to 4 tons per hectare.
In agriculture, the Scottish Government continues to make wonders. Modern farming is the future of farming in the world. Through the support from the Scottish Government, Mzuzu-based Malawi Fruits Organization now enjoys selling their products to major supermarkets like ShopRite.
In Malawi, we have a problem whereby there are no structured markets for vegetables. So as modern farming technologists, we are trying to address that problem. So once the farmers have given us the produce, we also have some other outlets where we supply these vegetables. To make sure that these structured markets are sustained, we need to have quality products and also we need to be consistent.
From glass bottle cutting to tumblers, making briquettes and making organic fertilizer, Edward Msiska is not an ordinary young leader in Malawi. Edward was trained in different concepts of climate change by Malawi Scotland Partnership through Malawi Climate Change Young Leaders Project, which the Scottish Government funded.
Because I remember it was in 2019 when I joined the first cohort for the Climate Change Young Leaders Program, and by then I was almost blank on issue with climate change. But this time around, I'm a notable climate change young leader in as far as green skills is concerned. So MaSP trained me, MaSP captivated me, MaSP nurtured my capabilities, nurtured my skills, nurtured my competence in the context of climate change.
It is quite clear that Scotland is a friend indeed.